Just ahead this midday, the latest from Omaha police as a man gets shot in a downtown bar. Plus, the OPS superintendent search moves forward when you can get a chance to meet the two candidates. And the flu season keeps getting worse. Now it's shaping up to be the worst one in nearly a decade.
Well, we're in store for a cold afternoon, but warmer days are ahead once again. I'll time them out in my hour-by-hour forecast.
All right, thank you, Brad. 6 News live at midday is next.
Follow 6 News on Facebook for real-time breaking news, weather, and headlines.
From your home for news, this is WOWT 6 News Midday.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Collin Ruane. Jordan Shefty is off this morning. We begin with an update to local breaking news. We now know the name of a man hurt in an early morning shooting. 51-year-old Frank Rizzuto was taken to the hospital in critical condition. You see the scene right there. Police say he was shot at the Rose and Crown pub near 20th and Howard just after 1:30 this morning. Omaha police tell us it all happened after a fight just before bar close. His injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. The suspect is still on the loose. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 444-STOP. This week, OPS parents will have a chance to meet the two superintendent candidates who want to lead the district. Omaha Public Schools is holding an open house tomorrow. It will be an opportunity for members of the public to meet the two superintendent finalists, Dr. Cheryl Logan and Mr. Harrison Peters. Meet and greets will begin Tuesday at 5 inside OPS headquarters, the TAC building at 32nd and Cumming. We have background information on both of them at WOWT.com. Right now, Omaha police are searching for burglary suspects who managed to get away from officers during a high-speed chase. It all started early Sunday morning. Police responded to a reported burglary at this Walgreens near 108th and Fort. The suspect sped away, getting onto I-80, heading west. The police pursuit reached speeds of at least 100 miles per hour. Take a look at this map here. At some point, a second suspect started driving alongside the burglar's getaway vehicle. Omaha's police helicopter last spotted the vehicles about 3 miles east of Waverly. Since then, there has been no sign of the suspects. Been a bit of a chilly morning, even though it looks nice out there. Meteorologist Brad Sugden joins us with a look at the hour-by-hour forecast. Winter is definitely still here.
Yeah, it's going to feel like January out there as soon as tomorrow. We'll see how warm we get coming up.
All right, exciting. Great news. Thanks, Brad. Now to the latest on the deadly flu problem that is gripping the U.S. More than 36 child deaths have been reported already this year. And the CDC says the epidemic is also hitting baby boomers much harder than usual. It's shaping up to be the worst flu season since the swine flu outbreak of 2009. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez reports from Decatur, Georgia.
This morning,
That was NBC's Gabe Gutierrez reporting. In other news, the new tax plan recently passed by Congress could trigger higher state taxes for Nebraskans. The federal tax code automatically triggered changes that would raise Nebraska taxes by $220 million. State lawmakers have already introduced bills to negate the higher taxes, but those bills will face resistance from some senators who want to use the increased taxes to avoid state budget cuts. Well, the family of an Army sergeant who was murdered in Omaha earlier this month is making a plea for community members to watch out for one another. Loved ones and community leaders unveiled a new campaign emphasizing the importance of reporting crimes. Earlier this month, a gunman shot and killed Army Sergeant Kyle LaFleur in the Florence area. He was in Omaha during a short visit home from serving overseas. Thanks in part to tips from the public, police managed to arrest these two murder suspects. Now LaFleur's family hopes their story encourages other witnesses to do the same. That's why they've unveiled a new campaign called If You See It, Hear About It, Report It.
The past initiative of saying nothing only resulted in tragedy, and it was a failing formula not to say anything.
Starting this week, you'll notice the message of the campaign on billboards, bus benches, and posters. Organizers hope it will help cut down on violence if criminals know they will no longer be protected by silence. Witnesses always have the option to report a crime without giving their name. You can do it by calling Omaha Crime Stoppers. That number is 444-STOP. Well, still to come this midday, ditching cash in favor of digital payments, why a major retailer is getting in on the cash-free trend. Plus, big spending for the big game, how much the experts expect you to shell out on Super Bowl Sunday. This is 6 News, live at midday. Well, no cash, no problem, at least at one Starbucks location in Seattle. The coffee giant is testing a cashless store to see how digital and credit card payments affect customer behavior and experience. As more and more Starbucks customers pay for their coffees with their phones, the company must work to accommodate mobile ordering. The company added 1.4 million Starbucks Rewards members last quarter, raising its total to more than 14 million. The coffee giant's working on a way to reach non-rewards members in the digital arena, including making mobile order and pay available to all customers in March. More than half the country is gearing up for the Super Bowl on Sunday to watch either at home or on the road. And either way, a lot of money is about to be spent and made. Details now from NBC's Chris Clackham.
By either news.
As part of our exclusive Super Bowl coverage this week, Brian Massery will bring us a special Super Weekend Blitz this Friday at 6:30 p.m. Then at 10 on Sunday morning, a 1-hour pregame special live from Minneapolis. Lots of excitement heading into that. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside. You're looking at 72nd and I-80. Meteorologist Brad Sugden is up next with a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. You're watching 6 News live at midday.
Forecast changes into Super Bowl weekend.
You got the seesaw for a few days and then it really starts to stabilize.
Yeah, thankfully, not bad.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much, Brad. Well, still ahead, marketing has taken on a new meaning in the digital age. We'll tell you about an event meant to help business owners roll with the punches.
You're watching 6 News live at midday.
Welcome back. Technology is always changing. The competition among businesses can get fierce. That means it's the perfect time for an upcoming event meant to help local businesses stay on the cutting edge. It's called Market Tech. It's put on by a group that supports those companies, Grow Nebraska. Here to tell us a little bit more about it is Heidi Garvin and Tom Luke, the owner of Luke Direct Marketing. Thanks for stopping in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So first off, just tell us what we can expect from the conference, Heidi.
Yeah, so we're super excited about this. We have tons of big name speakers coming in, and the whole conference is about marketing and technology for small businesses. So we're bringing in Jen Herman, who's the world's forefront Instagram blogger. She's won tons of awards. She's been in like Social Media Examiner and all kinds of stuff like that. She just came out with a new book. We're flying in a Google expert from Texas. So her name's Maria Elena Duran. And she is going to have an interactive session as well as a general session. Super excited about it. But basically, we want to bring key takeaways that people can implement in their businesses right away.
And Tom, how important is it for businesses to have this option for an event like this?
It's really important now. The way that we market has changed. Social certainly has taken over and is a larger portion of every business's marketing budget. And especially for small business, I think there's an opportunity, for social to help them in a way that, they weren't able to do before.
And you're teaching a session too, right?
I am. I'm teaching the basics for Facebook for business, and I'll cover in that, even with the algorithm, the recent algorithm change, it still can be really effective for your small business. And, how you do that. What things do you need to do both on the posting side and then, advertising as well?
And for Heidi, how can people attend if they want to go to this, and who can go?
Yeah. Anybody is welcome to come. So we're super excited about this. Check out www.markettechconference.org and you can register there. If you register before February 28th, you get the early bird pricing, save a lot of money, save about $50 a ticket, and it's so affordable. So make sure you register now. And if you want to get into that interactive Google session, spaces are filling up. I think we only have about 25 left, so register early.
Filling up fast. I know we have that website on a graphic for you, along with a lot of other information. This is happening in March in Kearney, March 15th, and that early discount, as you said, ends February 28th. More information on markettechconference.org. You did this last year too as well, right?
Yes, we've been doing this for years, and we just keep bringing in bigger and better speakers, and we're expecting more and more people every year.
It sounds like social media has really been a big growing force in this as well, right?
Social media, live video, all kinds of... We try and stay on the cutting edge because we know small business owners, time is our most valuable asset. We want to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck. You can make your marketing work with as little of a time investment as possible.
and still plenty of time to get that early fee paid for, as opposed to doing it after February 28th.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We
So
appreciate
much.
it. Well, still ahead, meteorologist Brad Sugden. He has a look at your hour-by-hour forecast.
Closed captioning provided by
Millard Roofing. We'll take it from here.
Well, the Grammy Awards celebrated turning 60 by returning to New York for the first time in 15 years. And a combination of big names and stunning performances made it an award show to remember. Dustin Dales has the highlights. Really a who's who of big stars there. Turning our attention over to the weather now. Maybe not the best day to go outside, but a warm-up is on the way.
Yeah, we'll have warmer days coming. We have winds gusting to like 40 miles per hour tomorrow, so that'll really help drive up our temperatures. Take a look at the 10-day. There we go. You can see 28 degrees today, but 46 tomorrow. Almost a 20-degree hike in what we have out there right now. And then 45 on Wednesday, but we get rid of the wind, so that's good news as well. And then we're going to take a little bit of a slide back down into the 20s on Thursday. A little more sunshine, though. That's some good news. Now, we're still watching a possible 2 little storm systems for the weekend. We'll have to see how everything pans out. These little guys can move by like 500 miles over the course of a day. So as of now, it looks like they're in our forecast. We'll see how everything actually shakes out, though. Remember, we still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get through, so it's a little up in the air.
There you go. Winter's still definitely here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Brad. Thanks so much for joining us. We're back with our next newscast live at 5. Have a great day.
WOWT 6 News is everywhere. Download the WOWT 6 News app today. Available in the App Store and Google Play.
The 6 News app. Download it for free today.